Good morning, good morning, good morning, people. It's 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. What are you doing today to transform your life? I am Tara Jackson, better known as Respect the Queen, better known as the Queen of Hustlenomics, and people see me grind all the time. People see me, speak very transparent, very honest, and very bold. But they don't necessarily know the process that it took to get me to where I am today because people tend to want to skip the process. You cannot skip the process. You have to go through everything that you have to go through, no matter how painful it is. You have to go through it. But with that pain and with that process comes accountability. And accountability is really, 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 really hard for people. A lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't want to be accountable for the work that goes along with being an entrepreneur. This is not easy, people. This is not easy, people. Let me say it one more time. This is not easy, people. It is work that has to be done. Every day, I have to invest in my business. And whether you have a business or you work a 9 to 5 or you go to school or you're a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is that you have in your life that is considered yours, you must work at it every day. And when you don't see the progress that you envisioned in your mind, you have to come back to source. And when I say come back to source, I say come back to you. Why is my business not prospering? Why is my relationship not prospering? Why is my home in an uproar? Why aren't my children following my direction? Why am I not passing this class at the university that I was so eager to get into? You have to come back to accountability. We look to point the finger, but we point the finger in the wrong direction. Every time you pass a mirror, you look at the problem. The problem is you. And I have found with people in general, and trust me, I've walked almost every form or fashion of life. So I have come across every form or fashion of people. And one commonality is lack of accountability. Whether it's we as black people, we as entrepreneurs, we as women, we as children that came through dysfunction, we as children who came through trust funds and gold, platinum, silver spoons in our mouth, we lack accountability for the part that we play in our own lives. I don't care what you go through in life and what people so-called do to you, you have played a part. If you stayed in that relationship 10 years longer and he abused you in whatever manner 10 years longer, you played a part. If you stayed on that job 2 weeks longer than you said and your boss was treating you bad, you played a part. If your children are in an uproar and you can't control what's going on in your house, you played a part. In every area of your life, you play a part. We must be accountable. No matter how bad it hurts to say, I did this to me, or I played this particular part that allowed that person to do this to me. I stayed on this job longer, dealing with the verbal abuse, the lack of promotion, the lack of money, the lack of respect for many, many years, and they just laid me off and didn't give me no notice, no severance package, or nothing. That is your fault because you already knew they didn't respect you. You already knew they didn't support you. Oh, my family doesn't do this or my family doesn't do that. I've got this business and they've never purchased nothing. They wasn't supporting you before you got the business. Do you hear me? They weren't supporting you before you got the business. You have to be accountable for you. You are the only person that needs to believe in you. You are the only person that needs to love you. You are the only person that needs to support you. You are the only person that needs to handle your business. Not them, not her, not him, not mama and them, not those people that you call your friends. You. You have to be accountable for you. As a community, we have to be accountable for our own communities. Are they in an uproar? They raggedy, they dirty, they crime ridden? That's our fault. We have to be accountable for us. Going around blaming other people doesn't solve problems, and it sure as hell doesn't make any change. Your business isn't prospering, that's your fault. You have not done your homework to figure out what it is that I need to do on the inside of me to allow my business to grow. Your business can't grow if you're damaged goods. Your business can't grow if you're not accountable for why the business isn't prospering. Did you answer the email? Did you follow up with the client? Did you call them? Are you working your program as far as your marketing system and what it is that you're doing? Do you even have a marketing system? Are you researching? Are you reading? Are you upgrading? Or are you just sitting back waiting on the money to come? Money just don't fall in your lap. You got to go get it. And I mean, you as an entrepreneur, you have to work 10 times as hard as you get paid. The money gonna come. But see, a lot of y'all are thirsting for the money first, and then it doesn't come, and then you don't want to be accountable for why it's not coming, because you are simply desperate to make a couple dollars, and you're not trying to make an impact. Your service has no quality. Your product ain't no good. And you just out here on a hope and a prayer that somebody gonna buy you something, but you ain't buy something from you, but you ain't putting in no work. Accountability. People come to me all the time. Queen, I wish I had your hustle. Why you don't? It's your business. It's your product. It's your service. It's your life. Why you don't? My hustle ain't no different than anybody else's hustle could be. I just wake up every day I know why I'm doing what I do. I know what I'm doing, and I know where I want to go. And so every day, whether I want to work or I don't want to work, my shoulder is killing me right now. But I'm going to get up and I'm going to get it in, and I'm going to grind until my body says you need to lay down somewhere. And I'm going to do that every day for as long as it takes until I'm in a position where I can hire assistants. I can hire people to do the work that I don't really want to do. You got to get it from the mud, baby. You got to hustle from the bottom to the top. You can't skip the middle. There is a process, and you must be accountable for the process. You must be accountable for you. Now, I can go on and on and on about this accountability piece, from your personal to your business life. And one hand washes the other. If your personal life is messed up, trust your business life is going to be off. If your business life is off, that's because your personal life is off. It's never separate. And we try to separate the two. It just doesn't work that way. The more that you grow internally, the more that you will see the fruits of your labor prosper in your business. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. People who fail at business typically are not of right mind, body, and soul. They have not healed. They are full of garbage. They are toxic. If you want to grow, you have to be accountable for the things that you have been refusing to deal with in your own life, let alone your business life. Till the next time, this is Tara Jackson, better known as Respect the Queen, also known as the Queen of Hustlenomics. When I tell you, business is always personal when it comes to you as the owner. It is personal. It is personal. It is personal. It is personal. Never take it personal, but it's personal to you. And if that doesn't make sense to you, hit that link below and I'll let you know what I mean.